Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing really well and welcome back to another episode of Life of an Entrepreneur and happy Christmas. Today is Christmas Day. I'm obviously recording this before Christmas Day, so it's pre-recorded. I'm not actually filming this on Christmas Day. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely Christmas Day with your loved ones, however you spend it. I just wanted to quickly hop on here, basically just to say thank you so much for listening to my podcast over the past year. I know some of you listen every single week, which was amazing, and I didn't want to break my consistency of uploading one episode per week, so I thought I'll still bring you one on Christmas Day, but it is obviously going to be a bit of a shorter one. When I started this podcast, I basically just wanted to kind of explore a different avenue to go down and open people's eyes as to how they can make their drawing hobby into a full-time career. I didn't in a million years think that 7 months later since starting it in May, I'd still be doing this every single week. But yeah, it's literally been all of your lovely messages every week that has kind of spurred me on to keep going with it. It's been a lot more rewarding than I thought, and I feel like I can just offload all my thoughts, and it's nice to hear what you think in response to that as well. So whether you've been listening from the very start or this is the first episode you've ever listened to, just thank you so much for listening because it really does help support the podcast. I'm just going to be having quite a chilled Christmas Day, loads of food, Christmas films, probably watching the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, playing board games, Bailey's hot chocolate, that type of thing. I think one of the best things about Christmas Day for artists, especially like pet portrait artists, is the messages that we receive from clients or people that have received a pet portrait as a gift for Christmas, because they obviously open it on Christmas Day and it's usually a big surprise. A few times I've had people send over like a little video clip, which is always good to watch, like their whole reaction and obviously a lot of emotion going on as well. And it's just like the best feeling knowing that your work has been such a big part of that family's Christmas Day. If you listened to last week's episode, you'll know I finished off with a bit of a Christmas quiz. So I'm going to do the same today. Literally just 5 questions that hopefully are fairly easy. So if you want to get either a pen and paper to write your answers or make like a mental note or type it in the notes of your phone or something, there's only going to be 5 questions. And I'm going to do multiple choice as well to make it a little bit easier. So the first one is, in Home Alone, how many brothers does Kevin have? Is it A, 2, B, 3, or C, 4? In Home Alone, how many brothers does Kevin have? Is it A, 2, B, 3, or C, 4? And for an extra point, what are the names? This one actually caught me out because I thought the family's so big. I was getting confused with which ones are actually his brothers. But yeah, so write your answer down and then I'll move on to the next one. So number 2 is, what is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? Is it A, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, B, Last Christmas by Wham, or C, White Christmas by Bing Crosby? What is the best-selling Christmas song of all time? A, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, B, Last Christmas by Wham, or C, White Christmas by Bing Crosby? I'm actually really enjoying this. Number 3, what is the Grinch's dog called? Is it A, Rex, B, Max, or C, Barney? What is the Grinch's dog called? Is it A, Rex, B, Max, or C, Barney? Number 4, what kind of Christmas is Elvis going to have? A, happy, B, blue, or C, lonely? What kind of Christmas is Elvis going to have? Is it A, happy, B, blue, or C, lonely? And then the final question is, what colour are mistletoe berries? Is it A, white, B, red, or C, green? So what colour are mistletoe berries? Is it A, white, B, red, or C, green? So if you've not quite finished writing your answers down, then just pause it here. But that is the end of the question, so I'm going to go through the answers. So in Home Alone, how many brothers does Kevin have? The answer is 2. And for the extra point, what are both the names? It's Buzz and Jeff. I've not watched Home Alone in forever, but I feel like it's just a classic Christmas film. I'd say like Home Alone, Elf, Love Actually, and The Holiday, and Deck the Halls. I mean, I could go on, but I'd say they're like my top 5. But like Love Actually and The Holiday are just absolute classics. So the second question, what is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? The answer is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. I would have actually guessed All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey because you literally never ever stop hearing it all over Christmas. It's on the radio like 24/7. But yeah, Bing Crosby, White Christmas. Number 3, what is the Grinch's dog called? The answer is B, Max. Number 4, what kind of Christmas is Elvis going to have? He's going to have a blue Christmas because that's the name of his song. Although the song that's called Lonely This Christmas, or It'll Be Lonely This Christmas by Mud, I feel like they sound exactly the same as Elvis. And then the last one is, what colour are mistletoe berries? And the answer is A, white. I would have actually guessed red, so it shows how much I know. But yeah, that's the end of the questions and the answers. So I hope you've enjoyed that very short mini Christmas quiz. Obviously, I don't expect you to do this on actual Christmas Day. Go and enjoy yourselves with your family and enjoy a few days off. But if you listen to this the week after or whatever, then let me know what score you get in the comments below. And what I'm going to do is tally up the points from last week and this week. And I'll announce the winner or winners in next week's episode. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Christmas day, and I'll be back next week, which will be New Year's Day, with a brand new episode.